Good morning, everybody. It's your boy D Mac. Let's talk. Before we go into it, shout out to my boy Big J. If you want to check out his content, go to Big J Let's Talk. Going over there and smash up those likes, hit the subscribe button. We're growing all the time. And if you like my content, you can do the same. Come to Deacon Mac, smash up those likes, hit that subscribe button, and share it to all your friends. And I appreciate everybody that comes in and joins me. So let me get into it. All right, you see the title, Only a Hit Dog Holla. Now, I made a comment about Tia Cooper, and there was a picture that was put out. The photographer or the cameraman or whatever, he was talking about Tia Cooper wearing her mask at the games, but the focus of the picture was on her butt. And I made a comment about how they always over sexualizing black women. They started with them as little girls and they over sexualize our black women. And then, the only thing that they're seen as is objects of desire, and the only thing that they strive for is to be an object of desire, and we're trying to change that. And the way I saw her being done the other day in that picture, I made a comment about it on the actual post. Don't you know, this person responded to me, and instead of saying, hey, yeah, that's messed up, we do sexualize women a lot, this didn't have anything to do with her body. um it was like, oh, well, I ain't the cameraman. Yeah, but you chose the picture. So let's go ahead and start talking about this since you want to get jazzy with me. You the one who chose the photograph to go on there, because when we do these thumbnails to put up, you can go in and select your own graphics and your own pictures to put on there. So that means you went out and you scrolled through pictures of Tia Cooper and said, which picture of Tia Cooper can I use for my thumbnail? And you just so happened to choose the one that was a picture shot from the back, but you're talking about mask that's on her face, but you're taking a shot from a focus from the back, not taking the shot, but the picture that you chose, since you want to talk about not being the cameraman. The picture that you chose to put up on your video was a picture that was over sexualizing our sister, like they always do to us. So you are a part of the problem as well. And I got a problem with that. I don't like that, man. Our sisters in the WNBA have enough going on without y'all trying to over sexualize them. And I've seen it a few times. This is my first time really speaking out about it because it's beginning to become a common theme with Tia Cooper. She's a very beautiful young lady. Yes, she is. There's a lot of beautiful young ladies in the WNBA. But what we're not going to do, we're not going to discredit them by over sexualizing them like the rest of the world already does all the time. That's not going to happen on my watch, because I got something to say about it and I'm not going to stay quiet about it. So let's get into it. There was a movie that came out probably about a year, maybe 2 years ago, that was on Netflix, and I didn't ban it, but what's the word I'm looking for? I boycotted it. That's the word. I boycotted this film because what this film did, it over sexualized little girls. It was about little girls twerking. And I mean, not like 14, 15. These are little 9, 10-year-old girls that are twerking and in these twerking outfits. And I even said then, see, this is where the over sexualization of our children starts, in this type of thing right here, where you think it's cute, oh, it's all fine and cute and dandy, until a pedophile sees your little child and then gets it in their mind that they want to follow you home and get your address because they become enamored with your child. See, this also starts with those pageants and stuff when they're little babies too, because all these pedophiles do all day is sit on this internet and look for graphics, look for children's pictures. That's why I don't post my grandchildren's pictures on social media at all, because I understand what type of pedophile and what type of sick person is out there that's waiting to over sexualize my grandbabies. But y'all don't see that, because y'all are so busy. Oh, this is sexy. Oh, she's so bad. And trying to live out your fantasy of being with some of these women that you don't think about what it's doing to the young people that see the same exact thing that we do. We got to do better as a people. I'm sick of seeing girls over sexualized. And now it's becoming a problem because the white girls are following suit. They're trying to do the things that the black girls are doing. Black girls' bodies are in right now. That body shape is in. This is what they're going for. So everything about the black woman is being imitated right now. And y'all got a problem with that because now you see how your over sexualization of our women is carrying on over into your group, and now you don't like it. It's the same thing as with the drug epidemic. Oh, it wasn't an epidemic whenever black people were suffering, but then whenever it started to bleed over into the other neighborhoods, now all of a sudden we've got a drug epidemic, and now all of a sudden we've got a war on opiates. Yeah, this is getting ugly. But what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna stand by and continue to let you over sexualize our women. And I do that from a point of I used to be a womanizer, used to be a big time womanizer, and I used to see women as nothing but objects of desire. And this comes from some things that I went through in my background. But we're not gonna get into that. I already have a video about that if you want to find out what I'm talking about. But through what my experiences were, I became a womanizer and I didn't value women. And it took me a long time to understand um, where my error was. And then, too, me having daughters, it gave me a different perspective and it really helped me to grow up and to see women true value. And now that I do, whenever I see people doing the things that you're doing, because I used to feed into this stuff, it's up to me to stand up for these ladies because I know the ladies. It's flattering to know that men desire you and men think you're attractive, but when everything about that person becomes about sex and not about what their real talent and their real job is, we have a problem. It's out of balance. You have to have balance in all things because I'm not naive to think that women don't run around here and lust after men in sports. Of course they do. We see it every day. We see the gold diggers hanging out outside of the games and stuff like that. And the same thing for the women. They have their groupies too. When they come out of the games, they have the groupies out there trying to get in with them, trying to get them somebody, trying to bag them somebody or secure their bag, so to speak. That's what they say now, securing their bag. They out there. But that's just personal. That's personal stuff, not stuff that we need to be involved in, not stuff that we need to be perpetuating, anything like that. We need to step back and leave them people's personal business alone. And that also goes with commenting about their body and all of that. If that's what you want to do it in the privacy of your own home. But don't expose the rest of us to it because not everybody else is a horny horn dog. Okay. So yeah, Tia Cooper is a beautiful woman. There's so many beautiful women in sports. Okay, but we're not going to make her a sexual object. That's not what we're going to do. You're always trying to set a certain narrative for our people. And every time our people go outside of that narrative, they're the exception to the rule. No, how about this? We come in different shapes, sizes, forms, mindsets, mentalities, everything. We're not all the same, and you can't label us all the same. So that's my only little rant that I wanted for this morning. Just a little quick something to let you know that I'm not going to allow people to continue to sexualize these sisters in the WNBA without me having something to say. And I got a big mouth and I have all day to talk because I'm a veteran. I'm a disabled veteran, chilling, enjoying my daggone retirement. So I got all day for this. So I'm not gonna name the content provider who did that, but just know D Mac is always gonna be there to say something when you do little slick, cheap stuff like that. And I'm gonna stay on your neck. Best believe that. This is your boy D Mac. Like I said, sticks and stones will break your bones, but the word can always heal you. I'm out.